Philly Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, man. And let's talk a little bit about Juicy J. I held off on this. Juicy J said that, excuse me, still under the weather, that he basically apologized if he influenced any of the youth or people to do drugs in his rap music. And I'm glad I held off. I'm gonna link an interview with DJ Paul from 3 6 Mafia in the description from TMZ. And he said basically they not gonna stop rapping about drugs, and they got a big tour coming back up. And 3 6 Mafia, I reported last year, they finally getting back together. I think it was over money. DJ Paul was jipping the members out of money, but he basically said, you know, DJ Paul said, you know, Al Pacino, one of my favorite actors. He said Al Pacino is if I see him killing in the movies, am I gonna go out there and kill? You know, it's all for entertainment, and people need to understand that. A lot of the big booty chicks in the videos and all that's for entertainment. You know, but he said, if you can stop doing drugs or you not do drugs, that's cool. Don't do drugs. But at the end of the day, he said it's all for entertainment, and I definitely agree with him, man. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the videos, and that's what people need to pay attention to, man. You can't blame your destiny on nobody else. You know what's right and wrong when you grow older, man. And you know, is it cool for them to be, you know, popularized and being a user and abuser? No, it was never cool to be the dealer. A lot of times when the old rappers in the 80s was talking about it, they were telling kids not to do it. But when I look at the rap music today and them popularizing drugs, like at the end of the day, your role models and your influence is supposed to come from your household, your guardian, is your mother, your dad, your uncle, or your grandparents. You know right from wrong. You know what drugs do to you. They preach it for years now, since the crack era. Remember they had all those different programs and commercials. You know what I'm saying? You know what's right and wrong. You can't blame nobody, your own destiny, your own fate on nobody but yourself. And people want to say, oh, I blame this on Juice WRLD. No, this nigga was about to go to jail for carrying all them peas on the plane. And all them drugs he had on the plane, so he swallowed them so he can, so they wouldn't check the plane. Is it the pilot fault for being a law-abiding citizen and telling the feds? No, he's a law-abiding citizen. It's your fault for flying with all them drugs on the plane. Accept it. Ain't nobody fault about rapping about being a user, rapping about this and that. No. You know what's cool and what's not cool. You know what's good and what's not good. But what people need to really actually look at is the parents at home. Parents be smoking weed in the house with infants, dog, putting a towel under the door. You know what I'm saying? Or thinking they go into the basement, into the house, and the kids don't know what's going on. Smoking cigarettes around the kids. So if you grew up, your parents been smoking or doing drugs for 12, 13, 14 years of your life, what you think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? What you think gonna happen? That's the bigger influence. I done seen kids grow around their parents smoking weed their whole life, then they start smoking weed with their parents. Where they do that at? So the influence started at home, teaching them not to do drugs, telling them why not to do. And they choose to do drugs, that's their own problem. You can't blame that on rappers. Kids know what's right and what's wrong. Kids that had family members that got strung out on drugs and all of this, I knew what was right and was wrong. I knew I didn't want to smoke weed. I see how certain people in my family turned out. Come on. And if you're raising a follower, that's a problem. Because a follower, drugs is the least of your concerns. Because a follower might go out there and commit a murder. It's all about raising leaders and not got people to be followers. And a lot of parents ain't raising no leaders. They raising followers. So you can't put that on Juicy J. Nobody got to apologize for what they rap about. Ain't nobody putting the lean cups into people's mouths. Ain't nobody putting the weed or cigarette to people's mouths. People do drugs because they choose to do drugs. If it's to be cool, it's to fit in, or is it to, get some stuff off their mind, they do it, but the influence come from home. That shit come from home. All these parents smoking weed and they think their kids don't pay attention. Right now you got somebody that's 16, 17, 25, 30 years old that their parents are smoking weed for their entire life, and that's how they became a smoker. You got somebody that, you know, some people out here that let their friend finesse them to try some lean. And they wasn't a strong enough individual not to smoke, not to do the lean. Because they let peer pressure get to them. You know what I'm saying? It's all about raising leaders and people not to be followers. So I'm not nobody fate is to blame on nobody else but somebody else. They always want to look to blame, oh, the rappers, the singers, the actors. No, blame the person. We all know what's right and wrong. This ain't like, you know, this ain't like no, nothing new. But y'all know what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. A little bit under the weather. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Best way to donate. Share the video. One time for the one time we go.